Welcome, Wealth Lab students. We stand at the precipice of a monumental shift, one that occurs only once in a generation. Just as the steam engine and the internet reshaped our world, artificial intelligence is now poised to rewrite the rules of our economy and society. This isn't merely about chatbots or clever algorithms. We're witnessing the dawn of a new industrial revolution, a transformation that will be more profound and rapid than anything we've experienced before. Fortunes will be made, industries will be redefined, and the very fabric of our world will change. For investors, this presents both the greatest opportunity and the most significant risk of our lifetime. But how does one invest in something so vast and complex? How can we distinguish between hype and tangible opportunities? How do we secure a stake in the future without backing the wrong horse? Today, we're creating the blueprint. This is your masterclass on how to intelligently invest in the AI revolution. We'll explore the different layers of the AI ecosystem, discuss strategies for both aggressive and conservative investors, and highlight key ETFs that offer broad exposure to this once-in-a-generation shift. If you're looking to position your portfolio for the next decade and beyond, this is the video you've been waiting for. Let's begin. To invest in AI intelligently, it's crucial to understand that it's not a singular entity. It's an ecosystem with three distinct layers. Think of it as a modern-day gold rush. Layer 1, the picks and shovels. In a gold rush, the most consistent way to get rich wasn't by finding gold, but by selling the tools to the miners. In the AI gold rush, these picks and shovels are the companies that build the fundamental hardware. This primarily involves the semiconductor industry, companies that design and manufacture the high-powered chips and GPUs that form the brains behind every AI model. This is the foundational, non-negotiable hardware layer. Layer 2, the infrastructure and platforms. If we continue our gold rush analogy, this layer represents the railroad companies and ASI offices. These are the businesses that construct the massive cloud infrastructure and develop the foundational AI models that everyone else utilizes. This includes major cloud providers, who rent out the immense computing power needed to train these models, as well as companies creating large language models, the brains that other businesses can build upon. Layer 3, the applications. This is the most visible layer, akin to the prospectors actually finding gold. These companies use the hardware and platforms from the first two layers to build specific AI-powered applications and services. This encompasses everything from AI-powered business software to AI in healthcare for disease diagnosis to AI in autonomous vehicles. This is where AI intersects with the real world. Understanding these three layers is critical as it allows you to choose your investment strategy. Do you want to bet on the foundational hardware, the powerful platforms, or the specific applications? Now that we comprehend the layers, how do we translate this knowledge into an investment portfolio? There are two main paths: picking individual stocks or buying diversified ETFs. Strategy 1. Individual stock picking, the high-risk, high-reward path. This approach is for investors with a high-risk tolerance and a deep understanding of the technology. In the picks and shovels layer, you're looking at dominant chip designers and manufacturers. The undisputed leader here is NVIDIA, which currently controls an estimated 80 to 90% of the AI chip market. In the infrastructure layer, you're considering the giants of cloud computing, such as Microsoft with its Azure platform and massive investment in OpenAI, and Alphabet Google with Google Cloud and its own powerful AI models. In the applications layer, the field is vast. You might look at software companies integrating AI into their products, like Adobe ADB, or companies in specific sectors like healthcare or robotics. The risk here is concentration. While these companies are leaders today, the AI landscape is evolving at lightning speed. Picking the long-term winner is incredibly challenging. Strategy 2. Diversified ETFs, the smart path for most investors. This is the strategy I recommend for 99% of people. Instead of trying to pick the one winning company, you buy a basket of them. There are now dozens of AI-focused ETFs. Let's examine a few of the most popular types. First, you have broad technology ETFs with a heavy concentration in AI leaders. A classic example is the Invesco QQQ Trust, which tracks the NASDAQ 100. While not a pure AI fund, its top holdings include all the major players: Microsoft, Apple, NVIDIA, Amazon, and others. Second, you have more focused semiconductor ETFs. These are a pure play on the picks and shovels strategy. A popular choice is the VONIC Semiconductor ETF, which gives you concentrated exposure to the hardware backbone of the AI revolution. Finally, you have thematic AI ETFs that aim to hold a basket of companies across all three layers. Examples include the Global X Robotics and Artificial Intelligence ETF bots or the Robo Global Artificial Intelligence ETF. The advantage of the ETF approach is diversification. You don't have to predict the future. You are simply betting on the long-term growth of the entire AI ecosystem. For most investors, this is the more prudent and effective path. Now, let's address some common questions. First, is it too late? Have you missed the boat? While some AI stocks have had incredible runs, we are still in the very early stages of this revolution. Think of it as the internet in the late 1990s. There will be volatility, but the long-term trend is just getting started. The key is to have a long time horizon. Second, isn't this just a bubble? There is certainly a lot of hype, and some parts of the market may be overvalued. This is another reason why diversification through ETFs is so important. A bubble might pop for some individual companies, but the underlying technological shift is real and permanent. By owning the whole sector, you are cushioned from the failure of any single hyped-up stock. Third, how much of your portfolio should you allocate to AI? This depends on your risk tolerance. A good starting point for a dedicated AI theme might be 5 to 10% of your total portfolio. Remember, if you already own a broad market index fund like VTI, you already have significant exposure to the major AI players, so you don't need to go overboard. The AI revolution is not a distant, future event. It is happening right now. It is changing every aspect of our world, and it represents one of the most significant wealth creation opportunities in modern history. You now have the framework to understand it, the 3 layers of the stack. And you have the strategies to invest in it, whether you're a stock picker or a prudent ETF investor. Your action item from this video is not to rush out and buy something. It is to do your own research. Pick one of the ETFs we mentioned today, go to its webpage, and look at its top 10 holdings. Understand what you would be owning. If this guide has given you a clear blueprint for investing in the future, please hit that like button. It's the best way to help this video reach and empower more people. And to continue your journey into the world of smart, strategic investing, make sure you are subscribed and have the notification bell on. Finally, in the comments below, I want to hear your thoughts. Which layer of the AI stack, the picks and shovels, the infrastructure, or the applications do you think has the most potential over the next decade? Let's discuss. Thank you for your time, and here's to investing in tomorrow, today.